Hello everyone, my name's Sid and I'm gonna teach you how to press buttons. Tell me, do you like swimming? Nope. Well, how about swimming out of bounds? Sounds a lot better, no? It's a trick called the first person dive. Allow me to explain how to do it. I will now explain how to do it. In the second section of the Land of the Living Dead, rather than fighting the enemies, just walk straight up to this place right here and right as you fall off, go into first person mode. If you did it correctly, you will start sinking quite a bit, allowing you to break out of bounds and just kind of swim anywhere you'd like, really. As for how far you can sink, it really doesn't matter one bit. You can sink all the way to China for all I care, because as soon as you let go of that first person button, you go right back up to the top of the water. Once you're out of bounds, your destination will be this place right here, which is conveniently low enough to jump into, and this just past this wooden door, allowing you to skip most of the level. Now, let's talk execution, because while it doesn't require a lot of inputs, the timing and location can be quite tricky. My advice would be setting up the camera to the side and using a visual cue, like this slopey bit of ground right here, or this tiny dark spot on the floor. No, not that one, that's a dead pixel on your monitor. This one. Yeah, that. After you've activated the glitch, all you need to do is hold the first person mode button until you get a bit of depth, let go of it, and just start moving. That's all there is to it. But why does it work? My theory is that much like the super jump, first person mode will allow you to spaz out on the edge of the platform, but in this case, because you hit the water, it tries to put you into the water rather than keeping you on the edge of the platform. While in first person mode, however, the game forces Rayman into the regular standing position and nothing else, making it impossible to move in first person mode. Well, for normal people that is. Fuck the rules, I say. But since the programmers didn't expect us to move while in first person mode, they didn't bother programming appropriate reactions for, I don't know, let's say hitting the water while in first person mode. And as such, hitting the water does not force you out of first person mode. Well then, you are now in the water in first person mode, the game can't put you into swimming mode because you're being forced into the standing animation by first person mode, and the game has no way of cancelling said first person mode. What happens? Gravity happens. You just kind of start falling down with nothing stopping you. You see, the water in the game, and in most games actually, doesn't quite work the way you might think it does. There isn't actually water everywhere. All there is a trigger to put your character into a swimming state, giving him or her different physics as well as different animation. The water is just an illusion called graphics. And speaking of illusions, you know what else is an illusion? The floor at the bottom of the water. You see, there shouldn't be any way to get on the water in this part of the game, so the programmers didn't bother giving the floor a hitbox. It is merely some graphics with the sole purpose of looking like a floor. So neither the water nor the floor can stop you and you're pretty much just falling down. But then what causes you to go all the way back up when you go out of first person mode? Well, the game never actually stopped trying to put you into swimming mode, because there shouldn't be a reason to program something like that. You're either falling into the water and instantly get put into swimming mode, or you jump out of the water and instantly get taken out of swimming mode. That's all that should be possible. So now that you're no longer in first person mode, the game can finally put you into swimming mode, like it has been trying to ever since you first hit the top of the water. And lucky for us, part of the process of putting Rayman into swimming mode is setting his height to the height of the trigger, aka the top of the water. I assume this mechanic was put into the game to cancel out any momentum Rayman might have when falling into the water. Whatever the case, this wonderful mechanic allows you to fall as far as you'd like while always getting put on the same height as soon as swimming mode activates. And since the game is programmed to do this gradually rather than instantaneously for the sake of making the transition look smooth, this gives you plenty of time to swim under the hitbox of the wall and get out of bounds while still in swimming mode. Because the only thing that cancels swimming mode is jumping. Unfortunately, Rayman 3 barely has any places with water, making this the only useful place for this glitch. There is, however, one other place where the glitch can be used, even though it's completely useless to do so. So here's some bonus footage for you, courtesy of Spurt, since I couldn't get it to work. Thanks for watching, and have fun.